everybody. I'm Jesse, and welcome to another edition of Gen X Things Live. And today it's Thursday, right? Thursday, March 5th. What's up, Hurst? What's up? What's up, D? I was on time, man. Ready to pounce on anything you disagree with? All right. I'll try to come up with something for you to pounce on, dude. DVS, Winjo. What's up, Erica? Good evening, Oliver Rust. Jeff Seven, what's up? Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I was thinking today about living and active. What's up? I think it was Muskogee Land that said maybe in the next 20 years with all the technology, uh, the AI and all that stuff, they might come up with life extending technology, like de-aging technology or something. Laura Ann, Big Country, what's up? Uh, and it wouldn't surprise me if they already had that kind of technology. Raziel, Robert, Bucky, what's up? Good evening. Glad to see y'all here. Keeping your hostility to a minimum, Hurst. All right. Thank you, man. Yeah, and it made me think of that movie. Have you seen that Matt Damon movie, Elysium? That's more what I think it will be like if we had, like, when we get some really killer medical technology. I don't think, anybody but the super rich will have access to it. You're already de-aging? Have an angry Yank. What's up, Yank? All right. Glad to hear it, Yank. I'm 54 and look 74. Yeah, exactly. That's another point too, Robert. If we're not going to improve the quality of life, why the hell would we want to extend it in the first damn place? Tomcat, what's up, Tomcat? Glad to see you here. There he is, old man. Hey, old man. Shannon, what's up, Shannon? Good evening. Yeah, yeah. I honestly think so at some level. Yeah, when Joe. Um, yeah, they don't want us to stand together. I know that they don't. That's like probably their worst nightmare. Um, but when I think about it, I think back to when I was a kid, and that's one of the things I thought the technology would give us is like life, better healthcare, life extending technologies. I figured by now we'd be living to 100, 120, something like that would be the average life expectancy. We'd have flying cars and all kinds of cool stuff. Life would be cool, and but the reality is it's stressful. Life is just stressful as hell. We've got all kind of bills to pay, and healthcare sucks in every country in Western civilization. You were tired at 30? Yeah, me too. Yeah, so was I, Laura, and I agree with you there. Where's Rusty Doob? I didn't see Rusty. He snuck in here on me. There you are, Rusty. What's up? Straight out of Canada. All right. Glad to see you here, Rusty. But yeah, I honestly thought that it would be more like the Jetsons, the future. Because why not? What you know, who would want the future to be shitty? I mean, honestly, when you think about it, think about, yourself as a young person and you look forward and, to 2026. Who would want the future to be all shitty? To be just a bunch of stress laden, paying bills and shit. Uh, the food sucks. work sucks. You know what I mean? The music sucks. Movies suck. Uh, who would have thought that this would be our reality? I don't think any of us thought that we would be here. You know what I mean? I know I didn't. I thought it would be awesome. I really did. Yeah. Yeah. I think they promised us one. Oh, okay. Well, that's good, Yank. Yeah, that's good. Stress is a killer. Just starting to get a few wrinkles on your forehead. All right, Roz. Yeah, we're gonna get Gattaca or Elysium, Robert. That's a great movie. That's one of my favorite movies too. Is Gattaca? Yeah, yeah. Live chat on YouTube. Yeah, Ostat. What's up, Ostat? JC Cumes from Iowa in the future. What's up, JC? Glad to see you here. You're retired? Oh, I'm glad to hear it, Yank. Seriously. You thought you'd own a ranch in Texas by now living? Oh, all right. Yeah. Yeah, no. I wouldn't I guess immature in a lot of ways. I never, I never really grew up all the way, like when we were kids, like the grown-ups were when we were kids. I never did grow up in that way, you know. I mean, I have my responsibilities and I take care of my responsibilities, pay the bills and keep everybody fed and all that. But, you know, if I see a cool sword or some shit, I'm going to stop and look at it or pick it up. If it's a cool stick that looks like a sword, I'm going to pick that shit up and swing it around. You know, I still like cool shit, barbarians and Vikings and shit. If if I had the money, I'd probably have an armory room, full of armor and swords and shit. I would. Yeah. Flying cars would be madness. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully they have technology where, anti-collision technology. Sativa and special chocolate. Yeah, yeah, Lorianne. Yeah. All right, Yank. That's cool, man. I'm still trying to get there, dude. Aaron, the tree guru. What's up, Aaron? From Australia. All right, another Aussie. That's cool as hell, Aaron. Glad to see you here. Glad you could make it. Yeah, yeah, no, that was my mistake too, Ostat. I never thought I would live this long. You know what I mean? Uh, Never thought I'd make it here. So I never really planned for it because it just never crossed my mind that I would make it this far. And that was my mistake. I'll admit it right off the bat. You know what I mean? That was a mistake. I wish I would have seen when I was younger that I would be 54 one day. You know what I mean? It just really never crossed my mind. Dead Wolf, what's up, Dead Wolf? You did some sword work for me today? All right, Dead Wolf, thank you, man. You've got the 11s between your eyebrows, Erica. Yeah, driving a living room around. Oh, really? Underground? Went up and then came back. Nothing came back down here in Florida. Not that I know. I mean, and I do my own shopping and I go to Lowe's and buy materials and shit. I saw prices of building materials go up during COVID, and they never came back down, not a cent. Oh yeah, yeah, that'll make a day weird. Shrooms will make a day weird. Yeah, that's what you get for watching politics too much, Laura Ann. Yeah, all right, JC. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, quit working because you might live to be old. Yep. Yeah, raising five boys, that'll give you some lines too. Yeah. Yeah, Yank, that's me too. And we've got this theory we're kind of working on, Yank, that that maybe we didn't cheat death and that maybe we got just transported to another dimension, and that would explain the Mandela effects, right? That would kind of explain it. And a lot of other shit too, but the Mandela effect would be the main one. Yeah, yeah, Tomcat. Yeah, I've seen the same thing. I'm trying to avoid that. It's in lemonade. You stop climbing trees at 50, Aaron? Oh yeah, I wish. Where the hell? I need to go up there and get OSB for $10 a sheet. Holy shit, underground. Yeah, no, we haven't seen $10 a sheet in a while. Gordo, what's up, Gordo? Yeah. Old age may take me, but it'll take me kicking and screaming and fighting all the way. All right, Gordo. That's the attitude to have. Quantum immortality again, Shannon. Yeah, it might not, it might not. It probably isn't true, the whole, dimensional thing. Um, but it is true that it seems like anyway, that Gen X has 9 lives, or maybe 39 or 99 or something, because I know that I've come so close to death so many times that I am truly surprised to be this old. I shouldn't be here. You know what I mean? I mean, one of those times, the dice would have to show snake eyes. If you roll them enough, snake eyes are going to pop up. But they never did for me. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I'll die of old age now because I'm not doing all that dumb shit anymore. Less scared the deeper they get, Erica. There is no substitute for old age and treachery. Yeah, Ostat. Yeah, fire in the hole. Yeah, yeah, JC. Yeah, we've got 9 lives. I think Gen X does. 18 of your nine. Yeah, maybe we have more, Ostat. Yeah. All right. Rex Chaoticus. What's up, Rex? Good to see you here, man. Glad you could make it, dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel. There's no way. I shouldn't be sitting here today talking to y'all. But I am. Here I am. How the hell did I get here? I have no idea. I honestly don't. Yeah. I was thrown down I was ran down by a truck and thrown off a 130-foot cliff into a lake. Holy shit, Yank. Yeah, dude. That's insane. Yeah, Hurst. Yeah, we've cheated him a few times. Yep. And that's the thing. I wonder if that's not, it doesn't have something to do with it because most of the Gen Xers I talk to don't really fear death. I mean, we don't want to die. I'm not talking about like we're suicidal and shit, but most of the people, our age group just don't fear it. We don't dwell on it and fear it and we're scared and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's going to happen when it happens. Hell, I'm I'm just not afraid of whatever's next. I've I don't think I've been a bad enough person to burn in hell for eternity, so I think I'm all right. And I'm trying to do better every day. So hopefully I'll get some points for that. So I'm all right. I'm just not afraid. I mean, I'm afraid of pain. I don't want to be stuck under a tractor combine out in a field for 3 days, what being crushed to death or something. I don't want, or be eaten by a tiger or some shit. I don't want to, want to go out in a lot of pain. But if I could just go out in my sleep, oh yeah, no, I'm not afraid of that at all. Yeah, Shannon, that's what I forget who I was talking to. Might have been Muskogee. I think it was Muskogee. Um, we were talking about that, Shannon. That maybe we did. Maybe one of those times when we thought we almost died, maybe we did die and we just got transported to another dimension. Just a neat thought experiment. Not trying to make a new conspiracy theory or anything. Neat thought experiment, though. And it would explain the Mandela effect. If you transported to a new dimension, maybe it was Jiffy, or maybe it was, maybe there was no cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom. I know that one was a fact. There was a cornucopia. Yeah. uh, a horn of plenty. Yeah, hit a deer on my motorcycle one time. Yeah, Bucky, I forgot about that. Yeah, hit a deer on my motorcycle. The time that kid rolled that international going down that gravel road, 150 miles an hour on the freeway, at least 1,000 times. Yeah. Oh yeah, underground. Yeah, I've done some dumb shit like that. Yeah, exactly, Gordo. Everything we had to fear was thrown at us early. So what do we have to fear now? RR, what's up, RR? Yeah, pain sucks. Yeah, I don't want to, I don't want to go out in some kind of long, painful way. But I'm not afraid of going out. Is my point, and I don't think many of you are. Some of you might dwell and on it and fear it, but I think the majority of Gen Xers aren't. Don't sweat that shit. Don't really worry too much about it. Yeah, we should, Yank. We should do the best you can every day and live every day like it's your last. If everyone could do that, that wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, the same here, Robert. Yeah, it's the pain leading up to it. Maka Kamala, what's up? Oh, okay. Being a burden? Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't want to be a burden on anybody either. So that's a good point, Maka. Um, Good point. Excellent point. I wouldn't want to be a burden on anybody either or my stuff. So hopefully I'll know it's coming and I'll get rid of a bunch of my useless shit. You know what I mean? That no, I know nobody else would want, or maybe let my family come and take what they want. And then I don't know how you do that, but yeah. And I wouldn't want to be cared for and nurses and shit and have somebody feeding me and all. I wouldn't want to go through all that stuff. I got that bad. Maybe I'll just wander off in the woods. Yeah, alternate reality, Tomcat. Things did change after you died, JC. Yeah, shit changes after you die. That's one thing I'm pretty sure of. Yeah, Maka, yeah, I wouldn't want to be a burden to my family either. Financial or any other way, especially a financial burden. People are financially burdened enough already. Oh, yeah, Lauren. Well, that one, that Mandela effect, it was choosy moms choose Jif. I remember that commercial. It wasn't choosy moms choose Jiffy. So some of those I think are thrown in there just to confuse shit. Aaron, Victoria Schauberger, am I pronouncing that right? Horn of Plenty? Yeah, it would explain some of the Mandela stuff. Yeah. Never heard of her, old man? Yeah. You ready to be beamed up, RR? Yeah, everything is till it isn't. Yeah, you wish Mandela paid better. Crab Man, what's up, Crab Man? Oh, well, thank you, Rex. And hopefully everybody else thanks you too, because I know that, I started Gen X Thinks and I'm doing these videos and stuff, but a lot of the credit goes to y'all. You are Gen X Thinks as well. You know what I mean? Maybe as much, maybe more than I am. Uh, all of you subscribers and those of you who contribute to the conversation here. Uh, it's just awesome, and you're as much at the very least as much at Gen X thinks as I am. So thank all of you as well, and you're part of that. Who was it that said that? Rex. You're part of it too, Rex. We're lucky to have found you, man, and I'm serious when I say that kind of shit. So thank all of y'all for showing up and having these conversations with us. It means a hell of a lot to me. Crunchy or creamy, Crab Man? Cream. I'm a creamy guy. I gotta say it. I never was a big fan of the chunky, crunchy peanut butter. You're not gonna worry about your junk, Ross. Oh yeah. No, me too. Me and my wife get in those conversations, Ostat, and she'll ask me, what do you want to, what do you want me to do with you if you go first? And I tell her, I don't care. Do whatever makes you feel best because I'm gone and I don't give a shit. If you want to, if you want to just push me off in the water, go ahead, take me to the ocean and just push me off. I don't care. Whatever, I hope you don't put yourself in a financially stressful situation by giving me some big expensive funeral. I hope you don't do that, waste a bunch of money on that shit. But if that's what you need to do, then I guess that's what you're going to do. But I literally do not care. Cereal commercials are promoting cannibalism. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is creepy. I don't know if you're being serious, Wenjo. Are you saying we're cinnamon toast? I've never seen the commercial, so I don't know. I literally don't watch TV. So Fox in his shed. What's up, Fox? Glad to see you here, man. Fox in his shed. Creamy or crunchy, both have their time and place. Yeah. There's a time for everything under the sun, right, Fox? Crunchy. There's a time for crunchy and for creamy. Hell, yeah, you can't argue with that. You can't argue with that logic. Yeah, I get you, Fox. Frosty had a red scarf. Oh yeah, you have screenshots. You got it to admit that he did. Okay. Wait 5 minutes after the funeral starts to roll your ass in there, huh, Ostat? Yeah, don't change a thing, dude. Don't even let death change you, bro. Yeah, yeah, bury me face down so the whole world can kiss my ass. Yeah, in the army, we used to say, bury me in the lean and rest. Cinnamon Toast Crunch are cannibals. I'm missing something here with the whole Cinnamon Toast cannibal thing. Yeah, I'm not. Is it just going over my head? I don't get it. Toasted. Geocache, where I expect they fall. Whoever would pick up the gear. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Melody, what's up, Melody? Hope your day was awesome, Melody. Again with the cinnamon toast cannibals. You too, Shannon? Why are cinnamon toast cannibals? Are they eating each other? The cinnamon toast things eating each other on the commercial? That's the only thing I can guess. So on the commercial, the cinnamon toast must eat each other. Oh, creamy on sandwiches and crunchy when baking cookies with it, Maka. Okay. The MRE peanut butter, old man. I don't think anything in MRE was yum. Soylent McDee's. Oh, okay, yeah. Ashes scattered to the side of a campsite. Oh, you need to see the commercials? Okay, Shannon. Soylent Rinds. Stare death in the eye for eternity. Hell yeah, Yank. Shroom spores and bury me under a fruit tree. Dare each other to eat from the wizard tree. Yeah, Roz, that's awesome. Okay, all right. So I understand the cannibalism now, living. Thank you. Corpse crunch or corpse starch. Yeah, gorge yourself on popping corn. The cremation would be epic. All right, Hurst, I'll have to watch one after this. Aaron, just lesbians? Maybe. Yeah. Let's see, my favorite cereal back then was Captain Crunch, I think. I like Captain Crunch. That shit would cut your damn mouth though. The roof of your mouth would be sore all day at school after you ate some Captain Crunch. You want to be composted? Crab Man wants to be composted. Oh, you ended up with MREs as a Navy brat, Maka. You like the MRE peanut butter? Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to remember a couple things that I might have liked. I liked the tea rations when we went out in the field and they served us tea rats. I like those. I never really liked the MREs. That was in the early '90s, and I just I didn't like any of them really. I ate them because it was all there was, but now I eat. If I have some cereal, it's basically granola. You know, kind of expensive. I think so. Now they are. Oh, the bagged version won't tear up your mouth and it tastes the same. Okay. Life Fruit Loops, Malto Meal, Loran, a 50 pack. That yank. That's MREs. Damn, that's good. That's less than $1 an MRE. Or did I miss something? Or you're talking about something else? Yeah, where the hell do you get them, dude? Oh, with your discount. All right, Yank. Composting leads to faster gas exchange and plasma exists here. Crunch berries. Another one I liked was the one. What was the one with the marshmallows in it? The Lucky Charms. I like Lucky Charms. Those marshmallows kicked ass. Oatmeal. Yeah, I'm always. That is one thing, Shannon, that I have completely mastered is cooking oatmeal, and I make the best oatmeal. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't do a lot of things really well, and I'll be the first to admit that. But one of the best things I can do is make oatmeal. Yeah, and and I can keep it separate so each little flake of oatmeal is still firm. It's got its own little texture, and it's not like it doesn't turn into pudding. You know what I mean? So yeah, I have that down to a science. Trying to teach my wife how to make good oatmeal. She hasn't got it yet. Oh yeah, yeah. The heat packs where you put water on them and they heat up. Oh okay. You okay? Wasn't yeah. I wasn't very fond of most of them either. Maca. Yeah. We giving you a massive headache living, trying to keep up with all the chat. Oh, 50% off, Yank. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, that cheese spread. That was edible. I mean, the taste wise. NC Douglas, what's up? NC. Yeah, yeah, it is a skill. It's real easy to mess up if you don't do it right. And but yeah, I like oatmeal a lot. So when I cook it, um, I I I like to cook it right. And the only thing is, most of the time nowadays, I don't have the time or the energy and shit to sit around and cook oatmeal. So I'll just eat something quick. Oh no shit! 3 cases of MREs for $30 each. That's awesome. Overnight oatmeal. I've never heard of that, Maca. What is that? Oh, cream of wheat. Yeah, cream of wheat's good too. Underground, yeah. Rice cooker makes good oatmeal. I've never heard of anybody using a rice cooker for oatmeal, Shannon. I guess it would. I don't see why it wouldn't work now that you mention it. You fertilizer for the woman's garden crab, man. Yeah, yeah, underground. Yeah, once you get it down, it's pretty simple. Oh yeah, thank you, Hurst. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Hit the thumbs up button if you would. I appreciate it. Does yelling help? Yeah, that'll help his headache. You buy it a shitload of steak tomorrow. Hurst, goat meal, the best of all time. Yeah, Wheel Gauge. What's up, Wheel Gauge? Yeah, yelling would feel weird with no one to yell at. Fruit roll ups. Yeah, I haven't had one of those in forever. Underground, a fruit roll up. I used to love those things. Yeah. Ooh, barley with brown sugar and butter. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question, Ostat. We might not decompose. We may have pickled ourselves with all of the Mad Dog 2020 we drank in our 20s. we, maybe we pickled ourselves. Maybe that's what the pharaohs did. Maybe they just drank Mad Dog. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll end up like the pharaohs when we start dying off. Yeah, they'll just find us in 5,000 years. Oh, this guy must have been really important. He must have been a ruler. They embalmed him somehow, and they don't realize it was just Mad Dog. So, some idiot Gen Xer just overdid it on the Mad Dog. Okay, quarter cup rolled oats, quarter cup yogurt. Oh, okay. Maple syrup, sprinkle some cinnamon or nutmeg or pumpkin pie spice, combine that in a jar, cover, put in fridge. Ah, okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. I bet it would be good. That sounds good. Raw. Oh yeah, I like cooking anything over a fire. Yeah, I make coffee and all that. I love it when a hurricane comes through and the power goes out for a couple weeks. Yeah, I could do that technically, but my wife would get mad if I just went and threw the breaker. For a couple weeks, my wife would get mad at me. So I got to wait for a hurricane. You have whole arguments with yourself, Laura Ann? Yeah, well, I'm guilty of that as well. Salty chocolate. No. Muskogee, there he is. What's up, Muskogee? Glad to see you here. Yeah, Roz, yeah, nope, I agree. Pancakes, eggs, bacon cooked over an open fire with a percolator full of coffee. Yeah. I'm going to get to a point where I can do some more camping and cooking like that. Oh, yeah. Me too, Melody. I'm actually an amateur, like PSYOP specialist. I like to pull psychological operations on our dogs. Um, you know, try the propaganda and the brainwashing on the dogs and shit. My wife gets mad at me. Don't say that. But yeah, I'm practicing though for post-apocalyptic shit. You still use a percolator every day, Wenjo? Yeah. Oh, you use one too, living? Mine's in my bug out stash, my post apocalyptic. stuff. I've got one. I just don't use it. I want it to be new when I break it out. You argue and cuss someone out all the time, but there's no one there, crab man. Dog propaganda, yeah. Yeah, Shannon. Yeah. I try to convince him of all kinds of crazy shit, and my wife gets mad at me. Yeah. Don't think they can't be trained, Melody? Oh, yeah. Cats are smart. Oh, grape nuts. Oh, yeah. I forgot about. I really like grape nuts. They make my jaw ache from chewing on them damn things. Jeff Boyardee, what's up? Jeff, glad you can make it, dude. I'm glad you can make it so I can say Jeff Boyardee. Yeah, that's my best part of my day. Oh yeah, yeah. Talking yourself into or out of something, or weighing pros and cons of something someone is trying to get you to do. Yeah. You don't know what he's saying, Roz, when you talk to your dog. I know what my dog's saying. I interpret for my wife. Yeah. Mostly he talks shit about her. He calls her the B word and all kinds of stuff, and I get in trouble for it. Every time he says that shit, and I get in trouble for it. I get the blame. You know what I mean? It's this life isn't fair, dude. You know, my wife's a good one to shoot the messenger. You know what I'm saying? I'm just relaying a message, and I'm the one that gets the old broom, the rolling pin. Emily, what's up, Emily? Glad to see you here. Glad you can make it. Used to have long conversations with the chicken and cattle. Crab man, yeah, I'll talk to all animals. I don't care. I'll talk to squirrels, butterflies. I don't give a shit. As long as it's a living creature, I'll talk to it. I don't know. I don't know why I don't talk to inanimate objects, but I'll talk to anything that's alive. You do that too, Ostat? Yeah. You translate the dogs. Yeah, where's our survey question? Living hasn't dropped one on us yet. Or did I miss it? Oh, oh, I see. So Living wants someone else to do it. Yeah, always causing trouble, Roz. Artiste, what's up, Artiste? Glad to see you here. Oh, you have Dalmatian and Doberman? All right, Emily. Dead zombie broken bones cereal. Yeah, yeah, RR, yeah. I've seen some just insanely intelligent dogs. I mean, yeah, so smart that it'll make you damn wonder. Oh, really? Melody, he gives you a high five? Oh, okay. No shit, underground, yeah. Do they follow you around the neighborhood? Oh, okay. Now I gotta is somebody have a poll for us? Oh, artiste. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You can't work cattle with a cat, when Joe? Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, I've known a couple of dogs in my life that were just smart. smarter than dogs. You know, I mean, like dolphin smart or something. Not every dog I see is like that, but I've known two of them in my life that were just beyond dog smart. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell it was with them, but yeah. He tries to have conversations, Jeff. That's a cool name for a dog, Ruger. I like that shit. He went to the police station and turned himself in, Roz. Oh yeah, crab. Yeah, I'll talk to the gators. Hell yeah. Yeah. Collies are good dogs too. Yep. Yeah, but for real, yeah, I'll talk to the gators. Yeah, when I'm fishing and shit. Yep. And I don't know if that, I mean, I think I'd be crazy if I expected them to answer me back or if they did answer me back, if then I'd be crazy. But, just talking to them is fun. Artiste, you're having a hell of a time with that, dude. Your spell check doesn't want to say Laura Ann. That's funny as hell. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, that was a smart damn dog too, Bucky. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, big German Shepherd. Okay. All right, Jeff. Yeah, we're all in it together. You're right about that. Get what would I rather get talk singing or talking get caught singing or talking to myself? Um Talking to myself probably. I don't know. People have caught me singing a lot of times too though. People always catch me talking to myself because I do that quite a bit. Uh but I when I'm in the car, driving like with when I had that Quiet Riot stuck in my head, mental health. I'd be blaring that and jamming, and then I'd look over and see somebody looking at me, or I'm sitting out at the parking lot jamming to it, and at the gas station, and some young kid, 20 something kid walked by and looked at me kind of strange. I was, because I'm probably singing at the top of my voice and jamming and shit. And he walked right in front of me and kind of looked at me. I was like, you damn boomer. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is how we roll. This is how Gen X does it. Loud music. But yeah. So I get caught singing, but not normally to where I really care. You know what I mean? But I guess still talking to myself because I'm really used to that. Get caught talking to myself. AF, what's up? Glad to see you here. You talk to your dogs? Okay, Emily. Hope everything's going good for you, AF. We've been sending you good vibes and prayers this whole time. Don't think we forgot about you. Chat GPT gets like that, artiste. Oh, well, that was a pretty good one. Most people probably have a preference, I would guess. More, they're not as, they wouldn't be as wishy washy on that as I am. But for me, I mean, if I do get caught singing, it doesn't bother me a whole lot. but I'm just more used to getting caught talking to myself because I do that all the damn time. Your bloodhounds get rid of mice, rats, possums, birds, squirrels, dogs, raccoons, bobcats, coyotes with precision. Hell yeah. Oh man, yeah. That sucks, wheel gauge. That's hard, yeah. Yeah, I lost your Rottweiler. Yeah, that's hard. I hate losing dogs. I wish they didn't have such short lifespans. Your dad used to play loud music, Emily. Folding ladder, what's up? Animals that have various accents. Folding ladder. You turn off Chat GPT when you start to argue with it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with verbalizing out loud, singing or talking. It's when stuff starts answering you back. You know what I mean? You can actually hear the dog talking to you. Yeah. Yeah. Then you're in trouble. Yeah. Mental health drives you. Mike Fleisner, my boy Mike. What's up, dude? Yeah. Yep. I agree, living. Yeah. Awesome companion animal. Un Unrestricted love and devotion. Itty bitty lifespan. Yeah, that sucks so bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it sucks knowing that that time is coming. I've got an old dog now. I've had her for she's 15 years old now, and yeah, her time is coming, and it really sucks. Gemini, yeah, it was artiste. Yeah, I didn't know it. And my wife was, telling me that it was some person. I was like, hell, nobody was answering my phone, and I had to show her that it was AI. She actually thought it was a human being. Yeah, yeah, just make a joke out of it, Maka. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we've been through some stuff. Yeah, you got that right. Robert Kennedy, what's up, Robert? Glad to see you here. Glad you could make it. Oh, the bird nest cams, Shannon. Yeah, those are neat. I've seen some with the bald eagles and stuff and the owls. Yeah, or are they that man, that is hard. It's as hard as burying a loved one. We're giving you a headache, Muskogee? What, just with all the chats, all the comments? I messed around with Chat GPT when it, just to see what it was about and stuff. And I used to look up like research topics for my videos through Chat GPT and stuff, but I just quit messing with it altogether because I asked it when Elon Musk was doing the Doge thing. I asked it, what give me a list of things that Elon Musk has accomplished with Doge. I was just curious. I want to know what he had done, what he had discovered, and it gave me this a bunch of bullshit about Elon Musk and his political affiliation and the stuff that he was doing to piss people off and how he was a liar and all this other shit, just smearing Elon Musk. Didn't give me one single thing he had accomplished in Doge. So I I said it, I said, okay, you're giving me all this stuff, but that's not what I wanted. I asked you for specific things. And you're giving me subjective information about the dude. I ask you for facts. Oh, I didn't know you wanted facts and all that stuff. I said, can you lie to me? Oh, no, I can't lie to you. I said, okay, then tell me right now that you're going to give me facts, objective facts, and no more subjective stuff, right? When I ask you a question, I want strictly facts. And it said, yes, I understand. You just want facts. No problem. From now on, that's all I will give you. So then I asked it the question again, and it gave me the same smear campaign against Elon Musk. I turned that shit off and never messed with it again. Yeah, it lied to me after it said it wouldn't lie to me. Then it lied to me and, you know, uh, tried to force that same smear campaign down my throat again. So, yeah, so I quit using that shit altogether. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jody, what's up, Jody? Glad to see you here. Yeah, I agree. It's going to kill off imagination and thinking, critical thinking, and all. It's just going to kill all that shit off. People are just going to be brain dead idiocracy, and they're just going to ask Chat GPT what it should do. What they should do. Oh yeah, RT's it's suspect as hell, dude. Your oldest cat would be 20 in July. Holy shit! Yeah, that's a good long time. I think the oldest Chihuahua lived to be 25. Donkeys and horses and shit can live all the way up into their 40s. 14 years. Never went to the vet once. Melody. Yeah, my dog. She's 15 now. I mean, she's still running around, and she went deaf a few months ago. She can't hear a lick, but she's still running around. She's still spry. Um, but she went to the vet once when I got her fixed when she was a puppy, and that's it. She's never been back to the vet. Yeah, cursive, working out math in your head. Yeah, those are major skills now, Jeff. Yep. 3 foot African monitor lizard. We've got iguanas that just fall out of the trees down here. Yeah, Robert, simpler times, dude. Yeah, that's one of the things I like to talk about here is how simpler times, everything's more convenient now, but everything's so complex, everything's so complicated that we're less happy, even with all this convenience and shit. Yeah, I can order up, 10,000 calories and have some dipshit deliver it to me with Uber Eats without even leaving my sofa now, right? But I'm not any happier. I was a lot happier. I had a lot more fun with technology and stuff back in the 80s when it was rare and you had to go to the damn, to the mall to play a video game and stuff. Lisa, what's up, Lisa? Glad to see you here. But it seems like technology has only complicated stuff when everybody just wants, a simpler, happier life. And when you boil it down, but we're doing the opposite. We're getting the opposite. We're getting more complicated and more depression and more sadness and more loneliness. It just sucks. Yeah. Yeah. They tell you what you want to hear. Yeah. I can't imagine the sex is good. Yeah. I doubt it. Yeah. I wouldn't think so. Yeah, Lisa. Yeah, you're right. I'm the same way. I'm no damn, I'm no rocket scientist, but some people are just dumb as stumps. Yeah, RR. Yeah, we serve technology now, and there's just no getting around that shit. All right, I hate to be the one to break it to y'all, but our hour is up. Um, once again, we just have a fascinating conversation, from breakfast cereal to to technology and all kinds of stuff. The the complication that technology presents and offers to us, along with all this convenience. And those of you who've been hanging out with me for a while, I think convenience is going to be the downfall of humanity. We keep chasing this damn convenience, and the more convenient shit gets, the more we chase convenience. We're chasing our tails with this shit, and it's not good. It's just not good. And that's what we're sold. That's the ultimate, right? That's the apex, is convenience. So where everything's going to be so convenient that you don't even have to get out of your damn, out of your bed anymore. So yeah, and it's important we talk about this stuff. We discuss this stuff and try to figure out what the hell is going on. So I'll say thank you and goodbye to Winjo, Rusty Doob, Artiste, Melody, Emily, Robert Kennedy, Jeff Boyardee, Big Country, my boy Mike Fleisner, RR, Old Man, Mr. Hurst, Tubby. What's up, Tubby? I like that handle. Maca Kamala. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Maka or Maka? Maka? Maka, Erica. Oh, your cup should be there tomorrow, Erica. Don't forget. Underground, Crabman, Artiste. Let's see, Laura Ann, Lisa. Did I say RR already? Raziel. Who else we got here? Jody. Can't forget Jody. Winjo. Melody. I think I already said Melody, but we all know Melody deserves two goodbyes. All right. Robert Thorsberg, Bucky, can't forget Duck B. Oh, Robert Kennedy, thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. I just saw the super thanks you gave me. Thank you, Robert. That means a lot, dude. Seriously, thank you very much, man. Muskogee Land. All right, did I get everybody? All right, if I do forget to call out your name, I apologize. Shannon, Living and Active. But it's easy to skip over your names while I'm scrolling through here. I just got to go back through the chat and try to catch everybody. Folding Ladder, Gordo, Wheel Gauge. Did I say Muskogee already? I probably did. But Muskogee knows that. AF. I hope everything's going good, AF. All right. Well, goodbye to everyone. If I didn't call out your name, thank you as well. Anybody like watching on TV or anything or not engaging in the chat, thank you too. I appreciate your time. I really do. I appreciate y'all's time. And that's one thing I think that is seriously wrong with the world today, that nobody values the next person's time anywhere. They only value their own time. And I have just made a promise to myself that I was not going to be like that. And so I truly value your time, and I appreciate you hanging out with me. All right. So thank you very much. Y'all have a great night. And Robert Kennedy, thanks again, Robert. I appreciate it, dude. And we'll give Robert Kennedy. We do the dedication. I dedicate the spiel to to somebody in the chat every night, just like we did back in the 80s, dedicated a song to someone at the radio station. So I'm going to dedicate this spiel to Robert Kennedy. So here you go, Robert. This spiel is just for you. And as always, stay frosty, Gen X, and I'll see you on the next one. Damn, I thought that guy would never shut up. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and comment. If you'd like to support the channel by becoming a member, I'll put that link down in the description, or you can head over to the channel page and become a member that way. If you'd like to support the channel directly, you can do so by clicking on that super thanks button down there, or you can head over to Buy Me a Coffee and buy me a cup of coffee. I appreciate those of you who do that, and I'll leave that link down in the description as well. If you're interested in Gen X gear, we got some pretty cool stuff over there. Redbubble, Gen X Thinks, and Gen X branded stuff, t-shirts, coffee mugs, stickers, all kinds of cool stuff. That's where I got my Thundar the Barbarian t-shirt. But I'll put that link down in the description too. If you can't or don't want to support the channel in any of those ways, you can always do so by sharing these videos on your social media. That helps out one hell of a lot, so thank you very much those of you who do that. Also, we have the Discord channel now, so if you want to continue the discussion over there on Discord, I'll put that link down in the description as well. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you who support Gen X Thinks with your time or your money. It's all appreciated. I value your time just as much as I do anything else, so thank you, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you.